Hello, fellas. Uh, this. Oh, give me a second. I gotta adjust myself. So, hello, fellas. Uh, this is MK37. I am your host, Moses, and the host pale nyumbani anaitwa Lawrence Koech. That's our producer. That's the main guy there. So, today I'm going to talk about I'm going to take this differently. So I'm going to talk about study permit because I've been getting questions. You think this, it sounds a cliche, right? But I have been getting questions over and over about study permit. People could say, hey, you know what, bro? Uh, you say, hey, bro, you know what? I've been out of school for a couple of years. Can I still go back to school? Uh, um, I graduated from high school and went to campus, dropped out because of school fee and all that. But I'm trying to give another shot, right? So that's the problem. So let me, because I don't have any notes or anything, but listen. And I always say this: I am not an immigration consultant in any way. So what I am talking about, I talk about things that I've gone through myself. I've been here for some time. I'm not bragging. I've been here since 2009. And let me give you a little background on this. I came here as a student too. I came here in 2009 as a student. And I was lucky. I got a scholarship. And guess what, people? Those days, we didn't have such information, the privilege that somebody like me can come here on camera, YouTube or TikTok and say all this right in front of the camera, you know? And sometimes I find some people insulting me, say, hey, if kama utaki kuangalia hivi tusiwache. Bro, people like me or someone like me, I didn't have a chance. Like somebody introduced me to it, but bro, I remember nilifungua my first email pale LD. Kuna ka building kengine hapo ka mzee hivi. That's why I started everything. So I'm on TikTok and I'm on YouTube. So kama uko YouTube, subscribe pia kwa link ya TikTok pale. Kuna link, nimeweka link ya my YouTube channel. It's called MK37. So we do all things. So I see somebody ananiambia, bro, kwa nini utaki na by the way, watu wa TikTok mniambie kama sauti iko poa, na watu wa YouTube najua sio wengi wana watch. So jamaa akaniambia, we una maringo, sijui kwa nini uambii watu information. Bro, 2000 and I had to look for information. Somebody gave me a hint and I took off, right? Evo. One of these days I'll come tell you my story. And I can even give you my story. So what happened is, before we go, I know you want to hear about study permit. Anyway, I'll tell you my story some other day. Okay, let's do this. So first off, hakuna mtu anaweza sema amefanya kitu peke yake. No, somebody has to give you a hint. Somebody has to help you somehow or give you direction. But don't over rely on people, right? That's how you behave. Don't over rely on people, because some people too busy, some people got no time, some people na wale wa TikTok endeleeni kushare na kulike, make this kwa sababu sitaki kurudia vitu vingine. So, and that's how it is, right? That's life. I can't say people don't become millionaires because it's somebody has helped you. Obama said kuna mtu anamkusaidia. Hata Trump alikuwa anapaiga anasema like, but somebody else has helped you in a one way or another. So hata mimi nilionyeshwa njia, but I didn't feel entitled. So don't feel that sense of entitlement. All you have to do, if you want something yourself, bro, go for it. Go for it. Now, they feel discouraged, but that's not the case. Just go for it. And you know what? You never know. You never know. Hata mimi sikuwa na like the way I got my scholarship kukuja hapa. I went to Lethbridge College kwa wala wajui. So I went to Lethbridge College for 1 year hapa Canada, and then I went to school in the States. That's why kuna watu wanasema unaongea na hata hujui maisha ya US. I went to school in the US. I graduated with a bachelor's degree in communication pale US. So Cameron University pale Oklahoma. So naelewa US vizuri sana. Niliishi US. I know US and I know Canada. I can tell you both sides. I can tell you what's happening pale. So anyway, let's talk about study permit leo. Sawa. So tuongelee study permit. Kwa wale watu ambao wanataka kuuliza maneno ya kazi, we will talk kwa sababu I'm rushing it. Tutazungumzia mambo ya kazi, of which the chances ya kupata kazi ni 0.001%. 0.0 umai hata ule mtu anapewa nini vasectomy, wale watu wanapewa vasectomy kuna chances pia ya kupata mimba, si hivyo? So this one pia kuna chances pia ya kupata kazi, kuna uwezekano. So si ati dead, but it depends on your qualification. It has to be a high qualification, sometimes in connections, but EA agents, forget about it. I saw somebody this morning, I said, he paid $700. This agent anamfanyia shughuli, ati anamtafutia. Nobody can file asylum for you. Bro, don't get me started. So let's go to study permit. I don't want to diverge and talk about other things. So let's get this clear, because what time is it? I have a few minutes and then I get out there. So study permit. Study permit. What is actually study permit? Study permit ni ile unapewa ukitaka kuja hapa kama mwanafunzi. Last time nilikuwa nimeongelea visitors visa na nikamalizana na, but nitarudia kwa because I've realized there are always new people on this page. Kwa hapa my YouTube, there are new people. So sometimes I used to get mad or angry. Watu wananisumbua wanauliza maswali the same. I just covered the same topic. No. For example, yesterday peke yake, TikTok. Like I got like 1,000, 1,000. No, actually I got 2,000, almost 2,500 followers. So you tell me, and those are the people that just discovered me the other day, right? So it's always nice or fair to repeat information. And I'm doing this not because YouTube hata haijalipa vile, TikTok hata sipatangi gift, but I always do because sometimes, you know, somebody else gave me information. And you know how that person gave me information? I'm going to jump straight to my story because some of you need to understand that haya maisha, sometimes someone else has to come through and help you in one way or another. So I told you I got a scholarship in Lethbridge College as a student athlete. And this is how it happened. So in 2008, so nilikuwa addict wa cyber. Sana. Nilikuwa addict wa cyber. So watu wanaenda kule. I was a student in Kenya Institute of Mass Communication actually. Nilikuwa nataka kuwa mtangazaji. But I realized one thing, or I figured one thing, that if and when you desire something, go look for information. So watu wanaenda, nilikuwa nanunua queen cakes pale South B. Wala najua na pale South. I used to go buy some cakes, nachukua keki yangu na naenda cyber. And I Google stuff. I made a habit. So 2008, nikifanya mazoezi pale kambi, nilijifunza kitu moja. I went to cyber because one thing, some of the friends that I trusted, that they will organize me shule pale Majuma, peshte wazuri sana, tulikuwa nao kambi, they never showed up ama to talk, kusema hey, ni aje kuna opportunity. No. So that's when I realized, bro, I'm on my own. Hata wale wa jamaa nilikuwa nawanunulia maandazi, tunabonga nao. Kuna majamaa like naenda, unajua nilikuwa naenda na lema viazi narudi. Naambia mama lema viazi narudi. So the lot of money I get, tulikuwa tunakula maandazi na wakati walikanyaga majuu, never saw them again and never got back to me. Ukiwaambia ni aje wanakuwa busy, right? And that's how, but don't ever get mad at anybody. Usiwahi kasirikia mtu yote bro. Acha niwaambie ukweli. Never get mad at anybody. That's what I'm telling you. Don't just listen, because people are struggling differently. I might be like this, I might look neat like this, but I have my own struggle. So everybody has struggle kivyake. So make it that make it a challenge. If somebody don't show up when you ulikuwa una trust that show up, please don't take it personal, because somehow you guys might need each other. So maybe you might not need each other, but at some point mtagongana tu, sivyo? And that's hivyo ndivyo maisha. Umeume wasikasiriki sana. Yeah. So, and this is what I did. I went to the cyber. Nikaingia cyber. So I sent a wrong email. I could pull up those emails. I sent a wrong email because I used to look for schools. So nilitafuta mashule US. Nikaona hapa hakuna matumaini. So I switched, nikaanza kutafuta mashule Canada. So actually we're going to talk about study permit. Don't worry guys. I like to say a story, tell you a story, because this is also an entertainment or encouraging feel. So nikatafuta nini? Nikapata opportunity. So I got that opportunity, nikaingia cyber, nikaandika email. So I used to send almost 100 emails a day. Believe it or not, 100 emails a day, bro. Thanks to my mom and dad. Walikuwa wananipea do ya kuingia cyber. I spend my time on cyber. Unajua kuna cyber, kulikuwa na cyber hapo LD, mnafikiria ni movie. Kuna cyber hapo LD karibu na Bata hivi. Sijui kama hiyo Bata bado ina exist. Hiyo lane hivi. So that's why I used to send my emails people. I think ni Meru alikuwa anaona. So alikuwa amejua hii usiguze. Ikiprona anakuja kutumia hiyo hii computer. And that's how so I used to copy paste na copy na kupaste email yenye nimeandika, tunachora one, so na copy email. So I made a mistake. I sent a wrong email to a wrong coach. Nilitumanisha coach wa volleyball. Listen. Nilitumanisha email kwa coach wa volleyball. Huyu coach actually he gladly replied and said, "Hey Moses, unfortunately I am a volleyball coach. Oh, but I know a school somewhere in Alberta province or Alberta province that has Kenyans." Oh, what is the name? Lethbridge. Now, hii mentality na roho ya kusema nisaidie ikaniingia. Nikamwambia huyo same coach, please give me a second guys. Nikamwambia huyo coach, sasa imagine ameniambia shule, ameniambia nani anaweza fanya. Nikamwambia coach, sasa can you email that coach? Imagine ameniambia, can you email that school on my behalf? You know what he said? Yes, I will do it. 1 week later, sikupata response. Nikamuemail yeye tena. Badala ya mimi mwenyewe ku-email the coach, mambo hii ndio shule. Badala ya mimi mwenyewe ku-email coach natumia yeye ni email coach. Yet I know how to get to this other coach. See how crazy it is. But I'm willing to send other 100 emails a day just to get something, to get other schools. But so akaniambia, you know what? Do you mind trying it yourself? Nikamwambia no, I'll do it. So nika-email your coach. Actually, I'll do when I get time, I'll do an interview with that coach. So he got back to me and he told me, Moses, at the moment, we don't have anything, but I'm willing to bring you in 2009. So nakimbia, nikamwonyesha time zangu, akaniambia yeah. So nikaanza create communication na huyu coach. Pole. He was willing actually to work with me. So he asked me, do you know this guy? So he was way open. So I would even nunua credit card those days, 2000, na nampigia simu direct. Nanunua ya so hivi na napiga direct simu and we talk with him. So he told me apply to school. I applied to school, Lethbridge College, deposit. Now, let's get now to how to apply to school. So then that was two. Nilikuwa nimekaa out of school nilikuwa college anyway, so I wasn't out in the cold. So let's start with work permit. How do you go about it? People, study permit is straightforward. And why do I like study permit over visitor's visa and over everything? Because study permit or study visa doubles up kama nini? Kama work permit. Because if you get a study permit, you're getting a work, you're allowed to work. Unaweza piga kazi. Mambo ya hours hapa unaona watu wananyorosha makazi, wananyorosha hours. watu wanawaambia uko 20 hours. Kuna jamaa niliongea Toronto wakaniambia kuna watu waliambiwa wanajaribu kuapply nini, wanaambiwa upati nini, upati huwezi pata PR kwa sababu you work over the limit hours, extra hours. No. So it depends, but I know Alberta, sijawahi sikia mtu ameambiwa hivyo. Tumemaliza shule, watu wamepiga kazi, anapewa PR yake. And this is the beauty of Canada people. Ukienda shule, you stick to the program, utapata PR yako, permanent residence yako. Hiyo sio issue. Issue ni stick to the school. Just stick. Na nilisema I'm not going to be a moral policeman. It's everybody do their own thing. So I don't care what you do, I don't care what you do, whatever. But this is how the process of study permit works. First off, people, tuseme umemaliza shule juzi ama umemaliza high school ama university ama whatever. Now, gather yourself, look for schools. I don't care which province. And people, wacha stick to it. I just want this program. Nataka kufanya hii program. No, don't stick to that. No, just open up your mind. If you're in a science, if you're interested in a science field, na ujaribu nursing, they will not accept you. Canada huwa accept watu sana when it comes to nursing programs. No, I don't know why. Who accept? So it takes a while. So get a science program that will bring you there. So look for a school. I don't care which school, but with whichever province. Watu wanasema, okay, Vancouver, like British Columbia ni expensive. Like life huko ni expensive. Toronto inakuwa ni tricky pia, like it's a big city. You know, a quarter, yani 1/4 of Canadians wanaishi wapi? East Toronto huko hiyo Ontario province. And that's another challenge. Unaona? So what you do, tafuta shule. Once you find a school, do you really need this agent? No, you don't need. Unaenda to Google. I told you before. Make Google. Fanya Google ikuwe bibi yako ama akue. So make your original girlfriend akue side chick wako. Make Google akue bibi yako. Make Google ikuwe bibi yako, bro. So which colleges in Canada can someone apply? Bro, that's why I'm talking about Google. Go to Google. Tafuta shule. It doesn't matter. Mashule ziko mingi. Sema to schools in Alberta. If you want to come to Alberta province or Alberta province. If you want to go to Ontario, go and schools in Ontario province. If you want to go to Saskatchewan, look for schools in Saskatchewan. Don't say which specific. Just find a school. But now, I know why you're asking that. Because you want somebody, mashule ambazo ziko na Wakenya. There are schools with Kenyans, but I cannot tell you all of them. I can only tell you ziko Alberta, maybe BC, right? I can tell you. Najua kuna Wakenya wako Fansha, huko Ontario, Toronto. Najua wanafunzi wako Lethbridge College hapa Alberta. Kuna wanafunzi wako Red Deer Polytechnic Alberta. Kuna watu wako University of Manitoba, huko Manitoba, University of Winnipeg, Winnipeg. So there are so many schools. So you have to Google. Just go to Google and just check. You know, instead ya scroll watu wanashake mahaga hapa kwa TikTok. Sometimes give yourself time. Mimi niliwaambia wakati watu walikuwa wanaenda wanalewa, I gave myself time and do other things, right? So don't be stuck. Don't be stuck. Now watch and I'm just reading. Have a diploma in hospitality. Can I be accepted in Canada? Listen, some diplomas are Kenyan is so weak. So watu wanatumiaga tu nini yako ya high school because hawatambui. Canada is different. Sometimes US wanatambua, but Canada sometimes haitambui your documents zako by the way. It's even a tedious, a long process kufuatilia hizo documents. So nimesema tafuta shule. Achana hiyo diploma yako, achana na apply na certificate yako high school. Achana na hizo. Sometimes because you're wasting your time. Watakwambia uenda tume original copy kutoka shule, sijui kutoka eri tu kwa na tumia KCSE, lakini wakati unaenda embassy weka hiyo diploma yako waonyeshe kwamba umefanya nini, uko na yeah, please tap guys, lakini fanyeni nini pia, subscribe kwa hiyo YouTube channel MK37. So unaongeza tu, right? So don't do it, just don't be stuck. Watu wangu, don't be stuck. So nimesema tafuta shule, find a school, whichever province, just type colleges for international students wapi that ni suitable for international students who go Canada. Just apply. So long as you're able to pay. So these schools, when you can apply, whichever schools you get, whichever schools you get, fanya nini? Kuna shule zinataka deposit, so zingine zinataka deposit between, kwa hiyo ukisha apply na ulipe application fee. Application fee depends between $100 up to maybe $300 depending on the school. Some schools deposit zao ni maybe $200, $300, zingine ni $200 up to, they want you to pay the whole school fees. But I don't know, people, I cannot find which one specific. I know a few schools, sijui mashule mengi, right? I don't know, sijui ya mashule pia. So it's the same thing. This information that I give you, hata mimi pia nimefanya nini? Nimefanya Google kwa wife number 2. This wife number 2. Google everything. Wife wangu number 2. That's how I do it. So that's how you should do it, people. Just don't stress out. If you really want to do it, just go. Yeah. Now, age limits. Now umeapply, umeweka nini, hiyo ni story ya embassy. Umepata nini, umeapply shule, umelipa deposit, then now they send you acceptance letter. Now this is where the battle begins. Do I use an agent? No, manitumia agent. No, you don't need to use an agent. Kama ulimaliza high school juzi, no, you don't need an agent. Uko na bank statement, uko na acceptance letter yako, supporting documents kama title deed ya familia, logbooks ya familia, anything. Another issue, bank statement inakuwa ni ngumu, lazima ikuwe ni ya familia. Sometimes chezeni kama nyinyi, sometimes mnacheza kinyinyi, so sometimes itabidi mcheze kinyinyi. But skiza, don't use fraudulent. Again, don't use fraudulent ama fake ama documents ya River Road, because you will be banned for at least 5 years, which is gonna be sad. If you try to apply again, they will deny you. They will just block you, because that's the biggest part. Dishonest. Never avoid being dishonest. Unasikia? Tafadhali musikuwe dishonest. It makes life difficult. It blocks opportunities. Once you use fraudulent documents, it will block opportunities. And guess what? Life will be difficult. So you just sealing the opportunity. You can try somewhere else, but sometimes once you fail once, twice, it becomes a little bit tricky or harder to get an opportunity. Mnaelewa? So nimesema umepata acceptance letter yako, umelipa deposit fee na nini. So I know you might ask, nikilipa deposit alafu wasinirudishe. No, they usually refund, but they usually cut some. They charge some fee. Kutransfer pesa, unajua inakuwa ni ngumu pia. So that's another problem. So, but let's do this, people. So uko na statement, acceptance letter. Now you have to kuandika kitu inaitwa SOP, statement of purpose. Unakuja hapa kufanya nini? Right? Unajieleza yani. Unasema like you explain yourself. So next time tutakuja kuongelea jinsi ya kuandika statement of purpose, kwa sababu sometimes inalemea watu sijui. So ukiandika statement of purpose and then sasa uko na hizo documents zote, umegather hizo documents zenye unahitaji. Now what do? Now this is where you step up. Go to Immigration Canada and Citizenship, and then pale on hizo drop menus you click unafanya nini. Next time I'll try and demonstrate, like, but this I don't want to be monotonous. Kuna these things ziko hapa, like ziko YouTube. I'm not, sometimes if you go there, how to apply for study permit, utapata, right? So, and then some schools will require English test. It depends with which school. Some schools will request for that, definitely. Wengine kama umefanya unatafuta masters watakuuliza. Kama umemaliza high school tu, kuna wengine tu utauliza hiyo English, na msiogopange hizi my English. I know it's expensive, but msiogope, just do it, man. It opens opportunity. Sometimes some of the things that you think that, you know, it blocks you on the way, it's actually opening opportunities. I know it's expensive, kufanya hizo matoefl na whatever, it's expensive. So, which are the affordable provinces to live for master's student? It's not about affordable. It depends what program, because sometimes masters is very tricky because where's to pick masters they come sometimes, but I couldn't tell you where. But me, I prefer Alberta province. I prefer Saskatchewan. I prefer Winnipeg. I mean, life is expensive everywhere, but itabidi tu, kama ni kitu unajituma, itabidi tu umefanya hivyo, au sio? Again, tusisahau subscribe YouTube channel pale MK37, niko live pale pia kwa YouTube channel, na nilisema niko na host wangu pale mtaani anaitwa Lawrence. That's my producer, that's the main guy there. Huku story kama hizi mimi ndio na deal nazo, ya na deal na zile zingine. Sasa hivyo, this is what people. So umepata documents zako, all the documents. Now Immigration Canada na citizenship, click pale study permit. You create an account. Some people, agents, wanakuambia create account is only 20,000. No, it is free. It is free, people. Ni free. Mnaelewa, ni free. So you don't have to worry about that. It's free. So you have people, if you want something for yourself, create time for yourself. Create time to do it yourself. Money can do it for you, but create time for yourself. That way, for example, acha niwaambie ukweli, hizi vitu mnajaribu kuepuka, kuapply sijui na nani na mtu fulani. Sikia, ukifika hapa, ile paperwork, hata kuapply kazi ya Burger King, hizi za fast food, hizi kazi za fast food, still people, guess what? It's paperwork. Paperwork everywhere. Paper, sometimes unafeel makaratasi moja, makasia ina makaratasi. No, you have to do paperwork everywhere. Everywhere. Sijui niongee pidgin, everywhere. Paperwork lazima. Sawa. Looks like I have like 3 minutes to go. Anyway, so let's finish. Una create account and you upload your documents. And that's it. Unangoja. Upload, submit, pay. Fee ni ngapi sasa? $235. I think $235. Multiply by 110 Canadian dollars for to convert to Canadian shillings. Right? That way. Simple. Find a school, pay the deposit, pay whatever, you get acceptance letter. Once you get acceptance letter, hey, that's how it goes. Straightforward, isn't it? And if people, like, I don't have to feed you this information all the time because this information is readily available. It's just you to accept that you can do. Kitu moja itakuwa bro, ama sisi. It's just hoping or thinking that somebody who is somewhere else has more information than you, or that agent Flani has more information than you. No, they don't. They don't, bro. Yes, maybe they do, but they took time to look for it. Now look for it too. So it's when we share it here, we share. Kuna watu wanasema jaribu to create YouTube channel. No, because I just, yes, I'm willing to do it, to build something, and you're gaining. It's not that it's my time. I'm spending my time. I have to get a camera. I gotta get a mic. You pay for internet and share this information, and I use my time, and time is money. So tunafanya hivyo pia. So unafaidika na mimi nafaidika kwa njia moja ama nyingine, right? Ukiniuliza maswali mimi pia nitafanya nini? Nitayajibu. So I create time. So anyway, YouTube I usually do 30 minutes, and then TikTok we do another 5 minutes. Sijui ni maswali yepi mliyauliza exactly most of it. Oh, kuna mtu aliuliza miaka. Now this is the question. So this is what I normally say. Kama umekaa tuseme uligraduate high school kama mimi the year 2005 na hujafanya anything, like kazi yako tu umekuwa senta hapo senta, wewe ni umekaa kwa village mpaka umekuwa circumciser, mtu wa kutairi vijana hapo kwa village na kupiga busaa kidogo, yeah. So like wewe ulikuanga hot cake ukiingia high school, ulikuwa hot cake. 2005 wewe umekuwa mzee bro, na bado maybe uko na watoto. So this is the thing, if you have something going, if you've had something going on all those years, useme umekuwa ukifanya kitu, so I presume when that is something, so all those years umekuwa na kitu ukifanya, like biashara, umelima chemong'ara, unafukuza ng'ombe hivi, like when ora unafanya kitu. Sometimes it's a little bit tricky. It's not that they never tell you somebody with over 30 years will get, but the chances are, or the research shows, wala watu over 30 years wananyimwa visa zaidi compared na watu ambao wamemaliza shule. That's a fact. That's a fact. Like it's they, but that's what the numbers or statistics shows that, and that's how it is. Unaelewa? Hivyo ndivyo mambo ilivyo. So, but when we go to the other side, watu wangu, umemaliza high school, umemaliza kampo, kwa hiyo gap 30, 2030, 2018, 2030, you have a chance. Chances zako ni kubwa, so you keep trying. Ukifeli ya kwanza jaribu. Kuna watu wamejaribu zaidi, wamejaribu more than 7 times. Some people, kuna dem alikuwa hapa alijaribu 4 times akapata. So sometimes you say, oh, you spend money, but bro, so but that's why ukiwa over 30 years jaribu visitors visa. In one of my lives niliongelea mambo ya visitors visa, so sitaki kurudia. So go dig, I give you assignment, wacha nikupe kama mwalimu wako assignment, do that as your homework too, ama vipi, fanya hiyo kama homework yako. So anyway, this is MK37 and I'm Moses. For my YouTube viewers, thank you very much for staying with me. I totally appreciate. I appreciate your support. We'll do this again. TikTok, tunarudi, tutazungumza. So, thank you very much for supporting MK37. Subscribe, like, share, comment, ask questions, and let's make this a real thing. So, thank you very much. This is MK37 with Moses. Ciao. Night night. Oh, nashukuru sana. Bye bye.